Hill County 911. What's your emergency?
I just killed my children.
Excuse me?
I just killed my children.
Where are you?
I'm in the abandoned house on Highway 77 right after you go underneath the highway. One of them's still alive. Hurry.
How? Under what highway?
Just kind of like a bit of shock. That's not the typical call we get, just somebody calling saying that they killed their kids. So I get her hesitation for just that second, like really just processing what she said and then jumping into it, trying to figure out where she's at and going after her, I guess, and hoping that maybe the babies didn't pass away.
77 where?
I'm on Highway 77 right after you go under 35 going towards Milford. Get an ambulance out here to save the one that didn't die. Come on. Hurry up.
What's your name?
Call them. Have you already called them?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay.
I need your name.
I don't want to say your name.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things, unfortunately, that we do have to deal with. Hopefully not as often. But if we do come across something like this, obviously, I think with any human being, you're going to be kind of in shock to hear somebody say that. And then you need to focus on trying to figure out where they are. You're going to be getting paramedics whether or not somebody says that they're dead, because we still have to confirm, because you just never know. And but obviously with this caller, she's argumentative. Obviously she's mentally unstable. So this isn't somebody you can just yell at or demand things from. So you're just going to have to try to work around that and try to pull whatever information you can, because she's obviously trying to argue with the dispatcher and say, just get here and come. And we can't just do that and then get off the phone. We have to pull out more information from them. So it is really hard. It's hard to stay calm with a person like that, because your initial reaction, at least mine as a mom, is to get mad and frustrated and want to yell at them and say, why would they do such a thing? But that's not something we can do. We have to be professional, and we have to treat them like we would treat anybody else, and respond to them because we are getting them help. They called us to help them in some type of situation, and so now we have to be that professional that is going to treat her with respect and get the help that she and or the kids need.
77 toward Milford, right after you cross under the bridge. She's telling me she's killed her children. Are you in your car?
No, I'm not in my car. I'm in the house walking around. And one of them's still alive for real. She's asking to be saved, and I couldn't handle that. And so now
She's in an abandoned house.
it's been a long time. She might already die because she's bled out a lot. And hold on. What, baby? 77 minutes. What did you say? She said, please need to hurry.
Okay. Well, we've got people en route. Get an ambulance because one of them's still alive. She said. Can you tell me what happened? Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Can you tell me what happened?
I can't get the door open.
Yes, yeah, we have to keep them on the phone, especially with something like this. We don't want to close off communication because she still hasn't really given an address, so we're still going to have to try to figure out where she's at. I don't know if this dispatcher is doing it in this case, but if she's on a cell phone, we could be contacting the cell phone company on the side and trying to get an actual location of where she's at. Also, if she called on 911 from a cell phone, I know it's a lot of things, but we could be getting the latitude and longitude, and it kind of gives us like a meter range of where this phone caller is calling from. But yeah, you stay on the phone with them the whole time, especially because she's also saying that the child's still alive, at least one of them, and you can kind of hear a small voice in the background. So it's something you just want to stay on the phone with them the whole time and still get more information. We don't even know what weapon was used, but it's kind of hard to ask. Obviously, this caller is not really, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? She's not willing to give out very much information. So it's like pulling teeth trying to get anything out of her, but we still have to keep trying until the officers get there.
You can't get what door open, darling?
The front door, so y'all can come in when y'all get here. Why won't it open?
I don't know.
Hold on. I don't see my mark.
Are you on the right-hand side of the road or the left-hand side of the road, sweetie?
On the other house. It's going to be a cool thing. No, we're not.
Okay, they're coming. They're coming. I just want to try to clarify exactly where they are. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't want to say. I don't see any lights. They're not coming.
Well, they're on their way. My partner's getting them to you just as quickly as she can.
Okay.
How many children do you have?
Two.
Huh?
Two.
Two?
Is dead. One of them is dead. She's dead, but the other one, she wants to be saved, and she needs to be saved, and I don't see any lights. Tell them to get down here.
Honey, they're coming. They're coming. Do you have any weapons?
I do. I have a knife.
She has a knife.
Should I throw it away?
No, ma'am, just put it in. She's got a knife. Can you not tell me what your name is?
Oh.
Huh?
Hold on.
What's your name, darling?
I'm not telling you my name. I'm trying to lock the door.
How old are your children?
Hold on. You see that? God damn it, hurry up.
Honey, they are coming. They're on their way. You should be hearing lights and sirens. Seeing lights and hearing sirens.
Going on, I'm gonna be with you if everything we have to see.
Are you still with me?
Still with you.
I'm in your way home in bed.
I think probably whatever shock she was in or whatever mindset she was in while doing that horrific thing to her kids, she's obviously coming out of it and realizing what she was doing, panicking just to get her child help now when her intention was to end the child's life. I think the dispatcher's doing a pretty decent job with at least reassuring her that help is on the way. I don't know if I would tell her after the suspect or the mom said, like, oh, should I throw away the knife? I would have told her, yeah, I need you to put it away from you so that the officers don't see a weapon in your hand. So make sure it's away from you when they come. But other than that, I think she's doing pretty good. It sounds like, I'm sure she's typing in the information, but she's also relaying it, maybe out of shock or just the way she works with her partner, that, hey, it's 2 kids, or that the one child is still alive. So it's going pretty good. And I know it seems like it takes forever, but it just depends like on traffic or where they are in the country and how far out or rural these certain areas are. So it does seem like forever, especially in an intense situation, but they're going as fast as they can.
Hello?
I'm here. They're not here.
They're on their way, sweetheart. They had to come from different parts of the county.
Hold on, kid. They're coming. Tell them not to shoot me. I don't have a gun.
Okay. She doesn't want to get shot because she doesn't have a gun.
We told her she had a knife, so just when they get there, tell her.
Okay. When they get there, I want you to lay the knife down out. When you get the door open, I want you to lay the knife down so they can see that you don't have any weapons.
Yeah, so I could hear her partner telling her something about the knife. So now she's just relaying it to her, like, okay, that might just be another thing that they do with their policy. Like, okay, when you open the door, set it down so the officers can physically see that she doesn't have it and she set it down. So that's good.
Oh my God, she's dead. Oh my God.
How old are the children?
I won't tell you. She wants you to hurry.
Honey, they are coming. They're coming as fast as they can. They're trying to be sure. Do you see them?
They're coming.
Do you see them? Do you see them?
No, I told her they were coming. Hold on.
The one dog back off the tree.
I see something.
Can you see the lights?
No, I see something down at the end of the road. I see car lights, but not fire lights, not police lights.
She
At
says
the end of the driveway.
She says they're in. She
I
can
hear
see
sirens. I hear them.
them. Okay.
Really need to come out with our hands up.
But I hear them.
Okay. You need to.
They're coming up the driveway.
I know. I understand that. I want.
Driveway with my hands up. I'm
She stayed.
by the house, both hands up, except for one, because I'm on the phone. They're coming.
She's got her hands up, except for the fact that the one that she's on the phone with. So she's out in the yard. She says she's out in the yard beside the house.
Okay, goodbye. I see them. They're right here. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
Those are very heavy calls when it's something to do with a child's death, and trying to be respectful to that parent that caused that death on them or the pain on them is really, really hard to do. But overall, I think that call was done pretty well. It's hard to sometimes control the call, like we kind of saw at the end where they were kind of like talking over each other. But I think she did the best that she could with what she had, or however she was trained to do it. And luckily it ended, I guess, somewhat okay, with at least saving at least one life and getting the suspect away from them, because, you know, it could always turn into like a hostage negotiation type thing if they changed their mind. So at least she was able to walk out and get taken into custody. So I know there was some like dead silent periods, and I don't know if maybe this is the first time she's handled a call like that, because it kind of seemed like she was just and obviously in some shock, like, I can't believe I'm handling a call like this, and probably the mom is the one that's calling me that did this to her kids. And so it seemed like she was kind of a little bit of loss of words, you know, throughout the call at times. But overall, she did good. She got the information that she could, obviously, because the mother wasn't willing to give out much information at all, even though she wanted help for her kids. She still was argumentative. So you just got to do the best you can, and I think she did the best that she was able to do.